The date is September 23rd, the 23rd day of Skatember. This is my worst day of the entire month. I debated even making this video because the skating was so bad. The trick of the day is a heel flip, which I've done in the past, which I think is pretty cool. In other words, I consider it consistent with my artistic vision. I skated for probably 2.5 hours today, doing almost nothing but heel flips. Landed one horrible one. Took many terrible hits. And I think the worst thing is, I feel like I learned nothing. I feel like I'm not better at heel flips after 2.5 hours today than I was when I woke up this morning and assumed that I would have a good day. So let's see what I did. That was a typical miss for me. Just sort of catching on my heel and not flicking. I'm not showing many of the misses. Like I said, I got 2.5 hours. You don't want to see it all. I don't want to talk through it all. Lots of those. You know, I feel like I have some ideas about when heel flips work for me, but I cannot put the ideas into practice. And so I'm not even going to say what my ideas are, because I don't think I provide any examples. So that was it. That was my make. So I think I've got it in slow-mo here for you to see. There's a massive heel drag at the end. So it's a heel flip, heel drag. I do manage to keep my toe on, so I'm going to technically call it a make, even though it is irrelevant as a make. So for example, 2 to make it true. That didn't happen. I actually had to go in and do work. You see, I got my, what I call big boy pants on. Came back out later in the night. And you'll notice right now that this particular set of clips is from when I'm already extremely sweaty. I'm not warming up. I'm just kind of letting my heel flipping leg rest by doing a couple other tricks. But this clip is where essentially I landed a handful, did not roll away, all day, and over the course of 2.5 hours, right? But like I said, it just doesn't feel like I learned anything, and that's the worst feeling. Like, I would be fine getting beat for 2.5 hours if I felt like I learned something at the end, but this was just senseless agony. I sort of landed that one again with the heel down, but couldn't force it away. This is where I start to take a serious beating. And that was pretty much it. So I'll show you my make again. Like I said, I just wish I had learned something. And all I learned is that if I take a beating for 2.5 hours, I might get one heel flip. So I kind of expected this day would be bad. I did not expect it to be this bad. I hope I can recover. I don't know. I feel pretty down. So let's see tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will be a new day.